So I think for me, the initial thing was we were certainly set up. If I looked at that, I think you're sort of set up for a full shot, okay? And what we then see in the process, you're aiming a little bit right of target, but basically a full swing, a good full swing, as you know, maybe the change of that hip turning a lot better, but creating almost a full shoulder turn. If we go back to the top there, your shoulder almost turned through the 90 degrees. So with the club all the way back there on that sort of circle we talked about, that's just creating more than 50 yards of power, or more power than you need, really. So therefore, coming back down somewhere during that downswing, from there back down to the golf ball, you've got to reduce the power by slowing down, decelerating, stopping things moving when they want to move. Your consistency and strike is going to be, well, limited at best, okay? And especially in the winter when the ground is a bit soggy, if you catch it a little bit mat first or a little bit ground first, the ball's going to go about 10 yards in front of you and you get a face full of mud. So we can preset ourselves with a slightly narrower stance. Weight now is going to be favouring that left side, so you're kind of like an impact position that you would be for a full shot. Weight favouring that front foot. Now, because of that position there, now we have a shorter backswing. I would say for 50 yard, that for me would be about the right sort of length we're looking for. You went a smidgen longer, okay? But from where you were to where you are, you drop the arm down a few angle notches down, it's less power created. So now from that position, because you haven't gone back so far around that circle, you can now accelerate the club down and through, give it a good hit, good strike of the golf as we can see, just release the body through nice and relaxed. You're not trying to take power off now. You set the distance, okay, that's my 60 yard shot, let's accelerate through and give it a good hit. If you want it to ball 40 yards, you go to about there somewhere, okay? 20 yards, you go to about there. And you just work at sort of spots around the clock face or the speedometer, whichever you want to look at it. All those marks there will give you 20, 40, 60, or whatever it may be, okay? And you'll start learning at each different club. And again, the other thing to remember, this is your pitching wedge. If you swung your pitching wedge to, we say, what we think is about 50 yards there, if that's 50 yards with a pitching wedge, that would be about 80 yards with your 7-iron and about 30 yards with your sand iron, but with different trajectories. It's always worth trying at different clubs. Just see, hey, what do I do? If I hit the ball with this club with this swing, what trajectory and what type of shot do I get? Because very often we always just learn full, highest shot, most distance, okay? But that's a full swing, most loft, and just see how far it goes. More often than not on the golf course, you're in situations where you've got to try and, not manufacture, but try and create shots, maybe in the trees where you hit the ball that low. I need to hit the ball low, so that's a 7-iron or a 6-iron. Well, a 6-iron goes 150 yards. I knew it with 30 yards. What's a 30-yard 6-iron feel like? You never tried it or practiced it. How do you know how far that swing has to go, you see? So I see a lot of times people hit a good tee shot, maybe a bit offline towards sort of the rough or the trees, have to go behind something, have to then chip the ball out sideways under a branch or something, and then whack it 30 yards across the fairway into some more trouble because they're not sure how far a 6-iron or a 7-iron or whatever under tree needs to be hit. So understanding your length of back, if you want to go here or wherever it may be, that's going to give you different results each time. So knowing what the shots do, all your clubs in the bag, you've got 13 clubs plus a putter potentially, okay? It's not just 13 shots you've got there, you've got 113. You can all these different type of shots, a 7-iron 20 yards, a 7-iron 50 yards, a 9-iron 50, a 9-iron 20, a sand-iron 60, a sand-iron 10. There's loads of different categories of shot you could play to give yourself what you need. But again, if there's nothing in the way, don't go over nothing. A ball on the ground running is far easier to judge than a ball up in the air trying to judge the pace. And again, if you can putt it, I would always putt it. And I would always suggest, if you're having a day, and we get this from time to time, when you're chipping, it's completely gone. You can't chip for love nor money. The first 4 or 5 holes, you've had a few chip shots and you've sculled them across the back of the green and you've duffed them in front. Get your putt out. Just putt it from anywhere. Okay, just get the ball on the green because you're not going to miss it a putt. Even if the shot doesn't really sort of set for a chip shot or a putt, get your putter and whack it a bit harder when you get on the green somewhere. There's nothing in the way and you've got to go into a bit of rough or it's a long way back. Don't be ashamed. Golf is about scoring. It's not how you do it. It's how many shots you take to do it. Okay, so whether it means whacking a putter from 30 yards off the green, if it gets on the green, you 2-putt for a bogey. That's far better than taking the correct club and duffing it 4 times and then walking off with an 8 or a 9 or a 10.
That's good outlook,
So just play to what you know you can do. There'll be very hopefully infrequent days where that does happen, but there'll be the odd time where it just isn't. Your chipper's not working, so don't keep doing what you're not doing very well at. Make a change the tactic and do something a bit different, okay? But yeah, majority of the time I'd say the less loft the better. When there's something in the way, you need loft to send it over the object to try and stop it quicker, to depending on what you want to do. As long as you know what each club in the bag can do, you create that shot. Make sense?
Yeah, good.
Good man.